There was one comment in my pre-stream chat that implied that you might be some sort of pervert, Nina?
Excuse me? Wait, do you have a name? Who said that?
Someone said it's true.
It's not true! Look, the only reason I have that reputation is because I have hosted VR chat a few times, and unfortunately, I'm really bad at piloting the camera, and I kept making butt shots of everyone multiple times.
Accidentally or purposefully?
I don't know. They kept bending over in front of it. I didn't make them do that.
It's okay. Nina can do no wrong. Look at how cute she is. How could this magical girl ever do anything wrong?
Dizzy Rizzler.
The Dizzler. I screwed up so hard because I was doing a stream and I was trying to like make that joke. Like, yeah, I'm a Dizzler, but I said Diddler. I said Diddler instead.
Oh boy.
RB Grizzly sent a super chat and said, Dizzy, please try not to embarrass yourself. We've passed that point.
Ah, don't worry. I will join you in on the telling embarrassing stories about myself.
Oh yeah? Give me a really good embarrassing story.
I think the worst one that still makes me blush, even if I'm alone, is on my first trip to Japan. I at some point got used to bang for everyone, right? Then I went back to the Netherlands. I went to the local farm. You had your default stock farm-looking dude with his little hat and his overalls, and I bought eggs, and I was like, "Thank you," with the bow, and the guy looked at me like I grew 3 heads.
Why did I also have this exact same scenario?
Oh no.
I used to work for like a Japanese company like before VTubing. And so like bowing like was one of the things that we were like taught to do. And I did it so automatically, and then like when I quit, like I went on a trip. I went to New York, and like I just started like bowing to everyone whenever I came into a restaurant or anything. All these like American guys looking at me weird because we're just like, why is this little Asian girl bowing at me? And I'm just like, ah,
so cute. You make it sound cute. I'm just I'm just a short white girl that goes like, yeah, arigato.
Okay, another question. Before making a phone call, do you ever like rehearse what you're going to say?
Yes, I also write it down.
Wait, what about for like streams and collabs?
Oh, dude, it was so bad at the start. Basically, what I did every time is I was dressed up. Like, I put in full office lady outfit, makeup, everything, even heels, the whole shebang. I sat like that in front of my computer. I wrote down on a piece of note my entire introduction. I even wrote down things to talk about, like some Zatsu topics. I could just, whoa, imagine, I just bring it up on the spot. No, I wrote down everything.
Whoa!
And I did that for like a month, and then I realized I can't be bothered anymore. And nowadays I stream either, if it's warm, I just straight up, you know, nothing else, and yep, just comfort.
just comfort. Also, Panko, I would love a slice of pizza. Thank you, Panko. I don't think she's very excited about your meal.
Yeah, maybe it's good I didn't put up like some kind of like Italian abomination that we eat here.
How do you guys do like Asian food?
Oh, I gave my friend food poisoning with our version of Chinese Indonesian fusion Dutch food.
Sorry, I just have to repeat the sentence over again. Chinese Indonesian
Dutch fusion food, yes. So what happened is that I was trying to hype it up to her. I was like, wow, we have this really cool thing here that we only have here. It's like some cultural phenomenon. And she was like, wow, I can't wait to try it. So I got us like a huge amount, and she ate it, and I think she was legit stuck on my toilet for like 4 hours. It was supposed to be good, but maybe my stomach is just immune to this atrocity that we call Chinese Indonesian.
You're just built different. On that note, can you name 3 things that we have in common with each other?
I think we both a little bit try to act cool, but it kind of backfires a lot.
Don't say it out loud!
I'm just, you know, I'm just imagining.
Have you actually ever done anything like really cool or really smooth that you're proud of?
I'm not really a very smooth person. I think the only thing I can think of, top of my head, is when I dodged a fine because this is going to sound extremely Dutch. I was cycling on a pedestrian area with my bicycle, wasn't allowed to. So a policeman on his bicycle basically chased me down. I was like, "Ma'am, you know you're not allowed to cycle here." And I was like, well, shit. So I got off. He wanted all my personal details. And then I was like, oh God, I'm literally getting like half arrested by a cop, and I started crying. And the guy was like, oh shit, oh fuck, I don't want to do that over a bicycle offense ticket. So he let me go. Is that smooth? It's probably just sad. Never mind.
But we talked about like embarrassing memories. Do you have any like kind of traumatic memories that you can laugh at now?
Maybe you can start like some kind of embarrassment breaker.
Okay, did you guys have home video rental services where you are?
Like was it Blockbuster?
Yes, Blockbuster.
Yeah.
We had something similar like that. And I remember when I was younger, me and my father, Elderbug, stopped by one of those on the way home after a birthday party. I had like too much cake or whatever. I like projectile vomited, and then he picked me up, but I kept going. So there was just like a line of projectile vomit from where I was standing all the way to the door because he like ran out of the building. And like years later, I went back to that same Blockbuster, and they still had the stains on the carpet.
Oh God!
And I was just like reminded.
Recognize you?
I hope not. I hope not.
I think my most embarrassing I threw up moment is when I was already like a teenager when this happened, but I went to like a theme park, but it was for kids, like literal kids, like taller. We were walking around and we went in some rides, and it was like literally like the slowest roller coaster ever. It didn't have loops, it had nothing. It was made for literal children. I felt so sick. I got out, I was crying, and I literally just barfed out the entire lunch. It was the most boring ride ever, and I still felt it was too much for me.
Have you tried an adult theme park ride since?
I did. I got tricked onto one. We have here a theme park which is based on like Germanic fairy tales.
Oh, that's cute. Right? Surely that's cute.
Yeah, it looks very cute. Let me get you some pictures.
Hold up, chat. We're moving with date to a Germanic fairy tale amusement park.
It's supposed to be for kids, right? So it's quite horrifying if you ask me. But I went into the wrong queue. It was supposed to be like some kind of easygoing ride, but it was actually a roller coaster. And I vividly remember the funniest part about it is that, you know, those rides make automatic pictures. There was a picture of me. I was screaming. I looked like a disaster. And then next to me was my dad with his sunglasses on. He literally looked like he was cool facing.
Oh.
Like smiling, sunglasses on, very happy. And I was like, ah! Like that kind of face, you know? And he was like, I should buy this and frame it. I told him to fuck himself.
Your dad and your uncle go too far with a barbecue, and your house catches on fire. What are you saving?
A PC. Yeah, that would be very sad if it will lose my PC. I never, thankfully, have had like a fire happening. The closest I got to a fire was when my friend's house burned down. I lent her my GameCube, which literally smoldered into like a goop. It was okay. There was already the Wii at that point.
Okay, but Wii was like an elite gaming system, though.
Really?
I think so. I loved the Wii.
What did you like to play on it?
Wii Sports.
Were you like me and you only played tennis and your score was so high it went off the chart?
Yes, literally. I hated bowling.
Oh,
bowling.
Me too. I hate bowling because every time I actually try like IRL, I have this weird dance I do. Like I literally skip to the end of the line, and then I pull up my leg like I'm doing a little dance. I don't know. Do you have a bowling technique, or are you avoiding bowling?
I'm like tragically bad at it. And my technique is with two hands, like you launch it from between your legs and pray technique. And like I always get gutter balls, and it's so frustrating to other people. You know, with gutter guards that you put up for kids? If I ever go bowling, they put it up for me. Because we're just like,
Oh.
it takes too long for her. Like, she's never gonna get it in without this.
Oh, that's kind of mean.
No, it's necessary.
Yeah. Have you ever done cabbage ASMR? There seems to be a demand for it in the chat.
I'm sorry about my chat. I'm sorry. I thought my main issue would be embarrassing myself today, but now I'm sorry about my chat.
I've done a lot worse ASMR wise than eating cabbage, so you know.
Oh, please.
Don't worry.
Do tell.
I have an office lady ASMR where I lick your ears.
Dizzy has done worse. It's true, I have done worse.
Share, everyone, share.
It's also on my channel.
Ooh, a short description for people that would like to, you know, have an idea.
No.
All right, then I guess I'll just have to go dig in myself. Goth Monster Girl Ice Cream ASMR. Goth Monster Girl ASMR for relaxations, whiskers, and oil massage. Hold on, let me bookmark these 2 videos real quick. I never used the watch later feature, but man, is it handy.
Oh no. Oh no.
Exactly.
What was your first anime, by the way? Like the first one you ever watched?
Unfortunately, one of my first ones was Lucky Star, and I didn't understand anything. I watched it and I was like, what the fuck is happening? They just rely on you actually understanding what they're referencing, and I didn't.
No, I still am not 100% sure of what I watched when I watched Lucky Star. I like the theme song though.
Oh, I did have one time. I downloaded a anime that was mislabeled. Basically, I had the files open and my mother walked in.
No!
And she saw the name, but it had the word Bible in it. So she was like, oh, I'm glad you're, you know, watching educational videos about, you know, our religion. And I was like, ooh, bullet dodge.
Bullet dodge.
Yeah, I can't think of anything else weird that I've seen though. I usually try to research what I download nowadays.
Sometimes when I register for like shady things online, I use my CEO's phone number and email.
I wonder what his email inbox is looking like.
It's okay, he doesn't check it.
Oh, then it's fine.
Yeah, exactly. He just gets weird calls now and then. What's going on? And I say, hey. I say, what's